Hello everyone, this is Warlord12, and today I need to talk about the toxic worker at the Boys and Girls Club. So I need to talk about this because I was also someone who was working at the Boys and Girls Club, and unfortunately I had to work with someone who was a toxic worker. I believe what was going on is that they were trying to take out the anger out on me, but even then, it's just like I could tell that it was still like they just wanted to say something to me for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Aggressively as well. And now I'm not gonna say what Boys and Girls Club this was at. You know what I'm saying, for obvious reasons. I'm not gonna say any names, but I'm gonna give a few key uh key things to to say so that that person knows exactly who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to make something very clear to this person, right? By the way, I don't work at Boys and Girls Club anymore, but when I used to, you know, that experience was like that was something that I actually left with, and I really didn't appreciate it, and I didn't deserve it. But I'm gonna go into it first before I talk about all the other stuff. So I'm just working at the Boys and Girls Club, doing my job, right? And I was supposed to be watching someone because they're in a computer room, right? And I was watching this person. Now, this particular person that I was supposed to be watching, they just completely ran right out of the computer room. I was busy talking to someone at this time, still, like I said, doing my job, but it was just those certain things you have to do at your job. This was something important. It wasn't something like, oh, talking to a buddy or a friend. No, it was about some. I don't remember what it was, but it was something somewhat important. And this person that I was supposed to be watching, he ran right out of the computer room. So this person that did that, they were obviously hard headed. This person doesn't listen to, stay when people tell them to stay. I didn't know this until they ran out the computer room, right? I didn't know that they were that hard headed. So after that, this person, my other coworker that I was working with, right? I'm not sure what rank they were in, you know what I'm saying, or being, their rank being as close as like a head supervisor or boss. I'm not sure, whatever, what have you. But this person was professional. Well, I wouldn't say professional how they treated me. I wouldn't say that they were professional. Um, so when I'm talking about that, you know, keyword or about that room, whatever, or giving you key imagery about that room, right? The computer room, to be exact. So, like I said, so if you're watching this right now, you know exactly who you are. This will jog your memory, or it should at the least, right? So you are a black woman, right? You're around your height is around like 5'6", maybe 5'7", maybe 6 foot. You know what I'm saying? Your height was somewhere around there, right? I believe you had like maybe a bun or a ponytail like thing going on with your hair, and I believe you had a hat on or something, whatever the case may be. But when that child ran out the computer room, because after they had done that, it's like you try to blame me for what happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this. You know what I'm saying? You know, why get mad at me when you should have been watching the person in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Something that was put off on me. I didn't want to do the job. Maybe you should have been the one who did the job in the first place. Maybe the way you were supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna say this for why I'm so frustrated. First of all, right? I'm going to say this. You had the nerve to not just tell me this, but you yelled in my face telling me if I, if I grew some cojones, I'm going to tell you this right now. Because after I became tribal, You know what I'm saying? I don't let anybody push me over. I don't let anybody walk over me. Not even head supervisors, not even other supervisors. I don't let people do that to me anymore. I'm going to tell you this right now. You ever tell me something like that ever again in my face, I will call you out. I will stand my ground. I will tell you to your face that you are a coward. I'm not playing. Do it again. I dare you. Because I'll tell you straight up, bro. You want to start talking trash and start stuff like that with me? Like I said, the person that I was before, I was shy. I didn't want to start any trouble. I didn't want to start any drama. Nothing like that. Just wanted to do my job and get on with my life. But the fact that you want to start stuff like that, based, figuratively, I'm speaking right now, trying to use me as a punching bag because you're trying to blow off some steam, or what I'm saying, you're trying to take out your anger out on me. I'm gonna tell you this. You ever do it again, I'm gonna tell you this right now, because I don't have to hit you or punch you. I'm gonna let you know right now. Jesus is the one who will deal with you, and he might be dealing with you right now. I'm gonna tell you, don't you ever do that to me again. I guarantee if you try to do that with someone else, you know what they're gonna probably do? They'll probably slap you right in the face, especially if you try to do it to another woman. I guarantee it. Because a lot of people in this world, especially today, we don't put up with stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you know right now. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. Cut it out, bro. I'll tell you like it is. I'm going to say this as well. For the supervisor or the boss, maybe they witnessed it, maybe they heard about it, right? The boss at her job at the Boys and Girls Club, I guarantee you wouldn't tell her anything like that if she pressed your button or whatever it is, but it wasn't, if it's something that wasn't even on purpose, I guarantee you wouldn't say squat to her. I guarantee it. And that supervisor, I'm gonna say this, she's white. That's all I'm gonna tell you on that. I'm not gonna tell you her name. I'm not gonna tell anyone your name either, right? Like I said though, but I'm gonna tell you this as well. You think I'm just someone who just talks behind the screen? No, I'm someone in real life. Like I said, after I became tribal, I will tell you to your face like it is. Because I don't play that garbage anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to leave it at that. I really hope you learn a valuable lesson one day. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for anyone who had to hear that, but I had to not just get that out, but really tell someone how it really is. Because people aren't playing with you. I'm going to tell you this as well. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if you're a man. You disrespect me, you try to walk all over me, I'm going to say something. I don't put up with stuff like that. You know, I'm going to say this as well because I didn't deserve that. Like I said, at that time when I was a shy person, wouldn't do any altercations, I didn't deserve any of that. I did nothing to anyone. I did nothing to you whatsoever. I never cursed at you. I never said anything to you. And I'm going to say this, just like how you had the nerve to tell me to grow a cojones, I'm going to tell you, why don't you actually be a real woman and grow up? I'm going to also let you know that you are part of the reason why I can't working at jobs anymore. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand working with coworkers like you or head supervisors or, anybody who's who's like a supervisor or something similar to a supervisor. I can't stand you because how you take advantage of people, how you bully people, and you think you can keep getting away with it because you think no one's going to stand up to you. This message is also for other supervisors out there because I really had enough of it. I've been calling supervisors out. I'll probably make another video about one of the supervisors that I've already had to deal with before. And you know what I'm saying? Because there was a time where I wouldn't say anything because, I don't want to get fired. But I've found ways to deal with certain supervisors. I've found certain ways. Not only that, it's just like, I'll tell you and let you know. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not stupid. That I don't play those games. That you're not going to sit there and keep bullying me just because you're a supervisor.